Yes, my wonderful viewers and subscribers. How you guys are doing today? Yeah, I know yesterday I promised y'all that I would be trying to be more consistent. I'm gonna try to be more consistent on the lives. All right. So I'm here right now. Waiting to be offloaded. So I'm waiting to be offloaded, but now over here scanning in some papers. I gotta scan in my BOL. All right. So pretty much I'm just here scanning in my BOL because we don't scan in those BOL, we ain't getting paid, and that's why we are out here. We are out here for the money. All right. We are out here to be paid, to be getting paid. So pretty much I'm just here getting my papers all sent in, and yesterday want to give y'all an update on the coolant reservoir that I had to replace yesterday. I had to replace that, and that's whopping $600 and something I gotta pay, so that's money out of the pocket, out of the bank, money coming out of the bank. Yep. And you know how that goes. We really don't like have to be coming up out of money. All right. And I'm a lease purchase, not a company driver, so that's not a good thing for me. That ain't a good thing for me because pretty much I gotta, whatever is broken down on the tractor itself, I gotta pay for that. I gotta pay for that. So I had to get it repaired because pretty much it did the time, and it was all cracked and stuff like that. So it started leaking. So we don't want no leaks. We got preventative maintenance on your truck. Okay. So while I was doing my pre-trip yesterday morning, I realized that I had a leak going on. So what I did, it wasn't that bad that I couldn't drive. So I drove. I've driven like over 300 miles yesterday before pretty much took it to the shop. Okay, because what I did, I just stopped it off, and I topped it off, and then just drive to a TA, because the TAs are the ones that I gotta say the TAs are a little bit more faster and efficient. That's my opinion, guys. All right, that's my opinion. You don't have to hold me to that. Everybody have different experience. Okay, so for me, I get up more faster. Okay. Yep. I have truck stops that I like going to because certain services. So for my shower points and stuff, or for my showers, yep, I like going to Lowe's. All right, their showers are always nice and clean. Okay, and don't get me wrong, the other showers they're nice and clean too, but Lowe's are like they're on a different level. Even though I've come across some other ones that, oh my gosh, made Love look like it was trying though. Yep. So for me, as I said, different truck stops for different reasons. Okay, different reasons why I like going there. Parking's too. Parking is one of the things because some of the times you got ones that are paid parking. That the paid parking, that's something else again. All right, but it all depends on I want to say the time that you're done driving in the day. Yep. Time that you're done driving in the day have a whole lot to do with you getting good parking. Okay. For me, I like driving. I like start driving early. Okay. So I'll be up from 2 o'clock. So I'll be driving from 2 o'clock and just get my day going pretty smooth and stuff like that. But some people have to drive nights, like they'll be starting a later time than me because they're delivering, especially like reefers, you know, because reefers and dry van, they kind of have some odd delivery times, like with flatbedding, because I'm a flatbedding now. The times are fair because most of the times what I'm hauling is going to a job site or is going to like Home Depot, Lowe's, you know, one of them building supply places. You'll be going to places like those. So if it's going to places like those, within a certain hours in the evening, they're done on their receiving. They receive until a certain time. Okay, and after a certain time, then they're done with their receiving. So for me, I don't do the odd hours like some people. I don't do the odd hours like some people, like reefer driver, which is good, you know. And everybody love what they love. Okay, for me, I like the physical. I like the physical work, you know, manual physical challenges. Yep, that comes with the physical challenge that comes with being a flatbed driver, because as a flatbed driver, I gotta get out of my truck. Like literally, I just gotta get out of my truck. I gotta get out of my truck. Go strap, tarp. It depends. It depends on what I'm hauling. You know, it depends on what I'm hauling. I may have to tarp. Some loads I gotta tarp. Some I don't have to tarp. But as I said, I like the manual challenge, the physical challenge of being a flatbed driver, because I gotta get out and I gotta do something. You know, if it's folding my tarps, I gotta get out and fold the tarps. Okay, and then also once I'm done, once I get to my delivery, then if I had tarped that load, I gotta do the untarping again. Okay, I gotta do the untarping. Doing the untarping, that's a whole different story all by itself. So then you got the bungees you gotta be putting away. You got tarps to be putting back on the truck, and one of them tarps are, I want to say one of the tarps are over like 60 pounds. Maybe it's over 60 pounds. So you know you gotta pick that up and then you gotta put it on the back of your semi. Get that strapped down. Get your bungees put away. Get your tarps, your straps all rolled up. You know, because if you're working with some companies, because some flatbed companies do not want you to leave this strap on the truck. Okay, which some flatbed companies want you to leave it on it. Okay, so now this company that I'm with right now, they don't require you to take the straps off your flatbed. They want you to keep it on it, so you got to roll those up. So for me, flatbedding is more physical than like reefers and dry vans. Okay, so, and that's just my preference though, because somebody else is gonna be liking something else. You know, they're gonna like it they're gonna like it for what it is, you know. But now all I'm doing right now is just sitting and waiting, you know, just sitting and waiting. I'm just sitting and waiting to get this offloaded. Once it's offloaded, then I got another load to be picking up about an hour away from here where I'm at right now, which that is kind of good. Like the distance is good because I don't have to dead head so far, because one of the things about being an owner operator with this company, you're not getting paid. You're not getting paid for miles, and this company on a whole is not a miles company per se. It's a percentage company. All right. So on percentage, you're not going to be getting paid for. You're not going to be getting paid for miles that you run, like empty miles. You just have to. You as a driver just have to do your calculation on. Okay. All right. So this is how far I gotta go for the load, and this is how far I gotta go to deliver the load. So you're gonna factor all of that in there, and you're gonna be doing your calculation to see how much per mile the load pays. Okay. Yep. You gotta be checking out if you're getting 60 cents per mile on that run, or you're getting $1.50, or you're getting $2, you know. And for me, once that load is the empty miles and your loaded miles, once I add all of those up together, and I realize I'm making like over $2 per mile, then that's good. That's a good run for me. That's a good run for me. So pretty much this one, as I said, this one is a good one, you know, because I'm gonna just drive a mile to go get it, and I'm gonna drive, and I'll be driving like a little bit over 600 miles to drop it off. So with what they're paying me for that, and this one is paying like $3 and something, okay, per mile. This one, so it's a good one. So I'm just waiting on these guys, to come and just come and just get me offloaded, because pretty much I'm done with my untarping. I just did an untarping. I'm just waiting for them to come pick their stuff up so I can go ahead and put the tarp on the back of the trailer, because I bring mine on the back of the trailer. But guys, if you're here and you're watching, guys, and you haven't started following this channel, guys, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, like, share, and drop a comment. Okay, just like, share, and drop a comment. All right. As I was saying yesterday when I was on live, okay, I haven't been posting a lot of load securement videos, because the loads that I'm picking up right now are typically the same loads that I have been picking up for the past couple of months. So it's the same loads I've been picking up. So it doesn't make sense for me to be making videos of the same loads, if you see what I'm saying. But what I'm doing instead is dropping the shorts, okay? Like every day I'll be dropping shorts, okay? Some really hilarious shorts. So you guys can also come on by. Y'all can be getting a good laugh, you know, just be getting a good laugh, because the shorts are gonna be dropping. You know, I haven't dropped one today. I haven't posted one today as yet. All right, but I'll be posting one as soon as I'm done driving for the day. I'll be dropping the shorts. Okay, short will be dropping as soon as I'm done for the day. Okay, so y'all just look out for the shorts. And guys, please, I'm asking y'all again. All right, just hit the subscription. Just hit that subscription. Okay, so you're gonna be doing this for me. All right, just go ahead and subscribe. All right, and then you're gonna go ahead, you're gonna like that video, you're gonna share that video, and you're gonna drop a comment. Okay, and make sure you hit the notification bell as well. All right, because once you hit that notification bell, whenever I put something out new, a new piece of content is coming out, then you guys literally will be the first to know. All right, you guys will be the first to know. And I want to say thanks so much to everyone that has been supporting the channel so far. And I'll be coming from time to time and doing some lives. You know, I'll be doing lives. You guys can be checking me out working during the days. You know, when I'm securing a loan. Okay, you guys can be over here just checking out how I do my loan security. So, but pretty much I'm kind of getting all my gadgets in, you know, like the tripods that I need. I'm getting those tripods in. So whenever I'm outside doing those, you can be seen, you know. Questions that people tend to ask me is like, one of the questions is like, how hard is it to be getting into trucking, and how hard it is to be doing deliveries. All right, it's not that hard if you put your mind to it. All right, getting into it, you just all I would say, just get into a good truck driving school. Get in a good truck driving school. All right, get with a company that is willing to teach you how to do all your load securement, to be doing all your macros on your like your tab, you know, because you got all of the macros, you know. That's what they're talking about, that you gotta be doing, you know. For example, when I just got here, I gotta be doing the macro that is my arrival call. I gotta do my arrival call. All right. So once I get here, then I'm doing my arrival call, and then once I'm done offloaded, then I gotta send another macro. That's my empty call. All right. So the empty call, I gotta send that out as soon as I'm done with my load. All right. You also got, it's the same thing. It's the same like your pre-trip and post-trip. Those are macros too that you gotta be. They call it macros that you're gonna be doing. All right. So during the morning, you gotta do your 15 minutes worth of pre-trip. You know, getting up, checking your oil. You know, checking your coolant level, checking if you have any leak, checking your tires. You know, your lights. Just making sure that everything is 100% before you leave wherever you were parked at night before. Okay, so you just gotta spend that time, do all of that, you know, get yourself all ready, mentally ready and focused to be hitting the road. And then after you've been driving for a while, then you gotta stop and do like your load check, tire check. That means you're running for a while. You're gonna be checking your tires, you know, because you could be just driving down the road and you pick up a nail or whatnot and you didn't know. But if you didn't stop to check, you're not gonna find out. So you have to stop and do that load check, tire check, you know. And after that, you definitely gonna have to do your 30-minute rest break, because how it is, while you're as a truck driver, you get 11 hours. There's 11 hours in your day that you can be operating this truck, okay? And it doesn't mean as soon as you get up in the morning, you're gonna be getting 11 hours. When you get up in the morning, you got 8 hours on your clock. That's until you take a break. And you cannot drive that 8 hours straight before you take a break. You'll have to drive like 7 hours. You know, it depends on how you like driving, you know, because some people take their 30 minutes before 7 hours. All right, I take mine 7 hours, and after you do that, you do that 30-minute rest break on 7 hours, you're gonna be getting 4 hours back on your clock. Okay, so with that 7 and that 4, that's your 11 hour right there. Okay, once you get them 4 hours back, that's the 4 hours you're gonna be using to either drive to get to where you're going to be picking up a load, or where you're going to be dropping off a load, and you still can't do the entire 4 hours. You may be doing like 3.5 hours. And if you're a person that runs on recap, that 4 hours you're only going to be doing 2 hours. All right, guys.
Crocodile badness of the town.
Yes, I was getting a call, guys. I'm gonna take this call, and it was nice hanging out with you guys, and y'all just look out for me tomorrow again. I'll be coming on tomorrow again, and definitely I'll be dropping live in the evening. All right, so y'all have a wonderful day, have a blessed day, guys. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and comment, okay, and hit the notification bell, guys. I'll see y'all. Okay, I'm out.